outside view. I'm going to take you around and show you why we believe that this is the best option in this price range. First of all, the outside lawn manicured, always taken care of. Landscaping done professionally. And birds are always singing. Let's take a look around. Start with the driveway, which is obviously, as you can see, paved and beautifully Belgian block trim, both sides. Little apron, maybe, if that's what you call it. And again, landscaping cool as hell. We got trees on both sides for shade. Leads up to a 2-car garage. And by the way, this 2-car garage is 2 oversized doors. You see a lot of 8x7 doors. These are 9x8s. So you don't have to worry about squeezing in tight. You got extra room. Talk about that when we get inside. Here's something cool. See this flower pot here? Well, it's actually a speaker. That's right, it's wired, hardwired into the house, and here's a volume switch. So, if you're playing basketball, which you may or may not be doing, or if you're just sitting out here lounging out, you can control volume of the music that goes to this speaker and this one. You'll notice this theme throughout the outside. I'm a big music guy, and I like to play music. We have this same setup in the front of the house and on the side, and we'll gladly share that with you. As we're looking in and zooming in on the siding, take a look. It is beaded 6-inch siding. Big difference. It looks a lot more appealing if you take a look at the house. And most siding is non-beaded 4-inch stuff. This was an upgrade when we built the house, and we believe it's a more classier look than most homes that are done by builders. You're seeing the outside of the master bedroom. Of course, we'll show you the inside. Let's do a little more outside stuff first. Talk about the basketball setup. If you don't have kids, don't plan on having kids, this comes right out. See, it's a sleeve there. So this stuff pops out. If you think this is an eyesore, the only thing that stays in the ground is this little sleeve here. This pops right up. The whole getup can come right out. It can be thrown away. You can do whatever you want with it. Obviously the nets, but if you're going to use it as a basketball setup, I don't know if there is a better one. The basketball setup is a $2,500 getup. What's cool about it is there's no crazy kind of weird cranking. It's just cranking this up, cranking down, as you can see. Great, kids love this. They can adjust the height to whatever they want. If they want to dunk, they can throw it down to 4 feet. Goes as high as 11 feet. Great setup, good exercise if you like basketball. All right, let's head toward the yard. Seeing a very useful shed, which you also notice is sided identically the way the house is. The same beaded siding was used. Fortunately, when I built the home, we had enough leftover siding to use on the shed. And as you can see, it's very valuable. Good place for storage. As you can see, we put decorations. We've got an extra window. We got a cooler. We got our hammock. Hammock, by the way, is awesome. Show you a great spot for that. But here's the view of the property from all the way in the back. We put these trees in, so we've got complete privacy from our back neighbors. As you can see, stop here and take a look at the view from all the way in the back. Got plenty of room if you wanted to do a pool, you wanted to put a deck, obviously. We've had many good parties back here. We've actually had parties where we brought in some of those bouncy bouncy forts for the kids, and we've put giant tents in. You know, you could easily have a party for 100 or so in this backyard, but no problem. And again, you've got nice privacy. This is all your property too. It's all wooded. You don't have to do anything to it. It's just nice to know that it's yours, and that you've got privacy. Nobody can do anything to this. This is also a conservation easement if you like animals. Obviously plenty of deer. There's some foxes, a lot of rabbits, wild turkey, all kinds of stuff, and of course plenty of birds. All right, so now we're going to walk back toward the house. And again, all your property, all the way to the next home. You don't have to do anything to it. Probably would be a great place to put a deck here. We just never got to it. Remember I talked about speakers? Well, we got the same thing going on here in the backyard. As you can see, there's a speaker there. And another one right there. And controlled again by a volume switch. So let's say you're having a party. People don't want to hear the music back here. You lower it, but they're playing basketball. They want to hear the music. You can have it turned up there. So pretty damn cool. Foundation. We got a basement, which we will show you. And you get a look at all Anderson windows. We'll talk about that when we get inside. Anderson's considered one of the better window manufacturers. All right, we go to the side here. We've got the bump out for the gas fireplace. Two beautiful arch windows on the side. This is pretty important. We got two air conditioners. A lot of these homes in this development only have one. You want to have two. Upstairs, most of your bedrooms are upstairs. All of the bedrooms are upstairs. When the whole family's up there, you don't want to be cooling downstairs in the middle of the night, wasting electricity. As you can see, we got one going now, which is downstairs. Upstairs, nobody's up there now, so it's off. These units are perfect sized for the square footage, both Lennox. Gas meter, electric meter. House is wired for cable and satellite. In fact, we have cable internet and we've got satellite dishes in all 4 different locations, and we'll share that with you. And we'll go back to the front view. You can see lawn's in good shape, even though we hadn't had a lot of rain. One of the better lawns. Take pride in that. With our music theme, another volume switch here. There are 2 speakers. You cannot see them. They are wired and sitting beneath the bushes. Let's see. Oh, you can't see them. There it is there. It's the rock speaker. They sound terrific. Probably turn them on, give you a little sound test, and then there's one on that side and there's one underneath these bushes. So again, you're having a party. Got people. We used to play wiffle ball here on the front lawn when we had parties, people hanging out. You could put the music on and turn it up to your liking. We already showed you these bay windows, but let me show you 2 of them. Make sure I showed you both. That one's for the dining room and this one is for the living room. All right, those 2 windows above in the loft area. This is the foyer. And these 2 are in a bedroom. That is a dormer that there's no access to. Same thing with that one over there. Those 2 dormers are in the master bedroom, which we will share with you. All right, we've got soffit lighting, exterior lighting. It's hooked up to a timer. So as you can see, also 2 underneath the awning, or whatever you want to call it. And you can see another one in that soffit area. So nice exterior lighting in the evening. If you're into peace and quiet, it just doesn't get much better than this. Privacy. Relatively flat slope. I mean, it does slope down, which is good. You want that. You see that the lawn's shows a little dryness. We haven't had rain here in about a week or 2. It's the reason why you see some orange and brown spots. And usually over the 17 years we've been here, we never have to water the lawn. There was a couple of years that we had to when it was really bad. But most of the time, Mother Nature takes care of business on her own, and the lawn comes back. And we'd like to brag and say that we have one of the nicer lawns, front and back, in the neighborhood. And we're going to go back in the front, too. This property here is also yours. It's a conservation easement. Obviously, listen, it's not trimmed right now. We bring a landscaper in twice a year to trim all the high grass. As you can see, we've got a swing set, which really is not used much. A tree actually fell down during the recent storm. Full disclosure. And kind of hit it. Small tree. Over the years, we've removed probably about 20 trees from this area that were dangerous or dead. So everything's pretty safe. Nothing real close to the house any longer. There were a couple of trees in this area that were endangering home. They've been successfully removed. Nice big garage. You can never have enough space when you have a home. The garage is big. That was the original sign that was laying on the ground when I first pulled up on the lot, when the lot was for sale. It's a central vac system You see here, you see plenty of good storage, racking, filing cabinet over here. The stuff is staying. Refrigerator, always need another refrigerator, and this is great. Look at the space over here in this little cutout. The light on, you can see a little better. There's a counter, obviously a little messy, but 2 industrial racks, great for storage. You got storage underneath the counter, and obviously above the counter you got pegboard. One thing you'll also notice is great lighting in the garage, which most garages do not have. Also great access to outlets. You see you got multiple outlets here on top, and then we've got outlet for the refrigerator. We got an outlet here, and then we've got another one here. We went a little bit overboard with outlets because we feel so many houses don't have enough of them, so you got plenty of access to plug stuff in. Windows, again, Anderson windows. All right, we also, as you can see, the garage is sheetrocked, another plus, and insulated. We did all the insulating. We insulated every wall in the home. Might have been a little bit of overkill, but we did that, and do not regret it. We've never had an issue in the home. All right, so pretty much the outside in the garage. Now we're going to go inside. All right, this is the mudroom, as they call it. So as you walk in to the house, you see that there's nice trim molding, alarm system. It's not hooked up to a central station, but it certainly can be, and the alarm system works. Good, as you can again see, the trim molding is stained, which we both feel is cool. We do have 2 little dogs, but they're tiny. No smell, no shedding, nothing like that. Nice mudslide closet, as you can see. Good size for coats, shoes, all that stuff. Then we got another closet over here, which we use for various items, as you can see. But great space and good lighting. Exit to the back of the home. We have lighting outside, light switch for outside, and this here is the 3-way switch. So you can shut this light off from here, shut it off from here, and you can also shut it off from here. And as you can see, we have 2 very bright lights. Here's where the laundry gets done. Nice size. You also have a utility sink, which is filled right now. Good size appliances and space up top and racking. Speaker freak. See that speaker up there? Go into the bathroom. You'll notice a couple of switches. You'll also notice a volume switch again. That's right, because you could listen to music while you're pooping. And this volume switch controls this speaker and also that one that we already saw. So take a look at the small powder room, as they say, or half bed. Again, stained doorways. If you don't like the painting, you can certainly paint it. Cool lighting, cool little pedestal sink, and cool racks. And of course, exhaust. Take a look into the kitchen. One thing about this house is there is no shortage of lighting. Over cabinet lighting, under cabinet lighting, plus plenty of lighting elsewhere, as you can see. The house lighting was designed by a lighting engineer, thus overkill with lights everywhere. As you can see, hi-hats, the fan lights up, plenty of lighting. Having myself a little seltzer as we speak. Nice backsplash. Corian tops. Nice little trash compactor. Food only, of course. There's your stove. And you've got a plethora of cabinet space in this beauty. Island is accessible from both sides. You can see it's very cool. One of the great things I like that we did was look what we did underneath the cabinets. I don't know why we still have these. We no longer have child-proof responsibilities, but we've got outlets right underneath the counter. How cool is that? And not only do we have it on that side, but we've got it on this side. So if you like to cook and you got food processors and mixers and all that other kind of stuff, you got massive access to outlets. Cool as hell. And as you can see as well, the dishwasher, and you see this peninsula, we've got access to the peninsula from both sides too. How cool is this? Okay, see through there, boom. Easy access, great cabinetry. Here, of course, there's the Lazy Susan on that side, so we just have little shelves in here. Custom done. So what you can do when you're building your own house, you can do some fun things. As you can see, the desk, which is kind of busy right now. But you've got a nice little desk, TV, hookup for the TV, more cabinet space, more over and under the cabinet lighting. Nice space for a TV. This pantry is cool. Check the pantry out. Open up the pantry on both sides. All right, cool. And not done yet. Look at this. Pull this out, and boom. Got access. A little squeaky. Needs a little oil. We got access here. Access here. Snaps back in. Same thing with this. Yeah, needs a little squeakiness. Needs a little oil, not needs a little squeaky. All right, so pantry's cool. More space up here. You get the drift. Great space, kitchen, and particularly awesome if you like to cook. You like to do a lot of entertaining. It's extremely well sized. Nice dramatic entrance into the home, to the foyer. This is the front door. As you can see, it's always nice and quiet here. Beautiful breeze. At nighttime, you can see all the stars. Very nice. This is the foyer, as they say. So when you walk in, by the way, notice the nice archways, nice little touch that we added. We did archways in every throughway on the first floor, as you can see. Pretty cool, right? Didn't point that out before, just wanted to make sure we did now. So the foyer, we come to the right and we have beautiful French doors that lead to the great room. And to the left is our staircase that leads to the second floor. Take a look at the beautiful chandelier that views beautifully through the front window in the evening. And you'll see upstairs is the loft, and we will get up to there and show you around there in a few. Over here you see a very well placed closet. Never can have enough closet space, as you can see. Nice shelf, great for jackets. To the left is the entrance to the basement. We're not going to go down there yet, but just wanted to show you that that's the deal. All right, so now we're going to go into the great room. Probably the nicest part of the house is the nice size living room. This is like the formal side. Great place to sit in the wintertime right by the fireplace. Again, the lighting is ridiculous. You'll have tons of recessed lights, as you can see. You're also seeing these are low voltage lights. Low voltage lights that were designed by the engineer specifically for artwork. Right above the mantel. Two beautiful arch windows, Anderson windows. They crank and open up. present a nice breeze during a cool summer evening. As you can see, hardwood floors, stained windows, and also nice window treatments. Again, if you don't like the painting, obviously the painting is unique. Can be done, no problem, any color. See this here, another volume switch. You say, well, those speakers up here. If you want to listen to music in here, there they are, 2 speakers. As we scroll around to the entertainment side of the room, you see a nice big oak entertainment center. We have a surround system wired, as you can see. That system, speakers will go, but the wiring will still be there. Let's take a look at the French doors, the nice big bay window with the same lighting accessory that we saw in the dining room. See that light up there? That's controlled by here. We also have a couple lights here. Again, overdid it with lights. Fan keeps the room cool. And hardwood flooring, as you can see. And TV wired for either cable or satellite, whatever you prefer. A good size spacing. Instead, where most people are kind of tight in their living room, this room is set up to really give you a nice, comfortable spacing. And even the dog thinks so. Right, Bella? And Joey D. All right, we head into the dining room. Nice size dining room, as you can see. Kind of a chintzy lighting thing in here. We never really, a lot of people don't use a lot of their dining rooms. We don't really use it a lot, so we never invested heavily into a light fixture, but you certainly can. But great size. We have, again, talking about overkill for lighting. This is wired for lights here and over there. We never put them in, but they're wired for it. Beautiful bay window, which you saw from the front. See this light switch here that has a little light up here. So kind of cool during the holidays if you want to put like a little ornament in here. This can light it up and it's on a dimmer. Another unique thing, you won't see this. When we did this, we wired this ourselves. Lighting engineer. All right, so this is the dining room, nice size. Before we leave the dining room, this is the thermostat. So this will control the first floor. Good place for it. Good barometer to detect the temperature of the entire first floor. And again, you saw the air conditioner outside that this is controlled to. It's also controlled. It's also hooked up to the heater, which is in the basement, which you will see. Little kitchenette area. We got the Anderson sliders that lead out to the back, of course. We already were outside. You get the gist. Perfect spot for a deck. If you want to get crazy and do a little patio, be a good spot for it. All right, as we head upstairs. Another great feature of this house is this loft right here. How cool is this? Nice area to just chill. Perfect where, you know, you have, listen, people have 2 different types of interests, right? Some people want to watch horror movies, and others want to watch romantic movies or whatever, or sports. So the kids come up here and do what they want. Or downstairs, it's usually the adults. And a nice open view. Anderson windows. Perfect. Beautiful setting. Custom built. And listen, guess what? If you wanted to, you could always put up sheetrock here. Close this off. You can make it a 5th room if that's what you wanted to do. All right, rooms. Listen, this is a real video. This isn't a show, so the bed's not made, so I don't want don't you go crazy. Don't judge us. Obviously, this was Joe's room when he was a kid. He's no longer a kid. But you get the gist. Nice sized room. Nice big closet. Every room is equipped with a lighted ceiling fan. Tilt wash windows, by the way, on the second floor. Tilt wash means they come out like the vinyl do. Pop right down. You can wash them. Very low maintenance. The Anderson windows. Very, very few times you have to wash them. And you got a nice, huge size closet up here, like you do in every room. So that's one bedroom. Second bedroom is right here. This is Fresh's room. As you can see, we've got crown molding going on. We've got chair rail. Very nice. By the way, we got chair rail in the loft area too. I don't know if I pointed that out. I should have, because it's a added feature. You also notice the lined painting, which is throughout the second floor, hallway and loft area. You can tell it's kind of cool. It's a little subtle, but you can see it, right? So that's nice too. And there again is the chair rail that I failed to mention, which we have in Fresh's room. Another nice big closet, same size as the one in the other room. Nice little view. Again, tilt wash window. And nicely sized room. All the rooms are wired for TVs if you want to have them. Here's the hallway. Guess what? Guess what? You see those two things? Those are speakers, and there is a volume switch. So the same music source downstairs that originated from the living room is piped up all around the house, outside and in, and you can choose which ones you want to turn the volume up. How cool is that? And these lights are cool too. Lighting engineer. Put them on. Here's the switch. You can see there. Sloped hi-hats, slope ceiling hi-hats. And as we walk down the hallway, we head to the third bedroom. Nicely sized, as you can see. Used to be my office up here, so that's why it's kind of empty. But nicely sized. All rooms with a ceiling fan, all rooms with a nice closet, all wired for either cable or satellite. Access to the attic is from this bedroom. Simple pull down here. Light switch is here for the attic. And that's where the second furnace is, up there. And also a lot of the wiring, as you can see, for the TV and entertainment. I like doing that stuff. Did most of it myself. And it's also insulated up there to help with the climate situation. Alright, so nice size bedroom number 3. Shut the lights off and head to the first full bath that we're looking at. Again, probably overlit. I guess that's what we do. But nice double sink, nice shower, light for the shower. I always like to do that. And a nice size linen closet. Double vanity, as you can see, and the Hollywood style lighting. You never have to worry about bad lighting in this house, in any room. Hey, it's me. All right, let's head down the hallway. Again, everything is lit. You know, we got a light here. Probably didn't need it, but we put it in just because we like to be over crazy with lights. Another light here. This is the master bedroom. As you can see, the master bedroom is another big selling feature. Nicely sized. The 2 cutout dormers are awesome. The angled ceiling here, skylight here, wired, as you can see here. And this is a TV. It's an older TV, but doesn't matter. This unit, you can put a flat screen TV against this. It's wired for electronics. Huge master bedroom. And again, of course, with a ceiling fan above the bed, so you could save lots of money not putting the air conditioner on and utilizing ceiling fans. Two big walk-in closets. This one is his walk-in closet, as you can see, nicely sized, nicely lit. And this here is her walk-in closet. Also nicely sized, nicely lit. Hers a little bit bigger, but it's always the case. Okay. Check this out. A balcony off the master bedroom. Pretty cool, huh? Try and keep this. There we go. Come outside here. You want to just chill. And guess what? Of course, yep, the speakers, the screens we have for these are underneath the vanity in the bathroom. How cool is this? You can sit here on a nice night. You can actually sleep out here. So peaceful and quiet. Enjoy the surroundings of nature. Listen, not gonna lie, this is wood, so it's a little beat up. I could use another round. You know, maybe the next person wants to change and use Trex. At that time, it really was not around. Or if it might have been around, but it wasn't too popular, and we didn't use it, so. But it's a cool deck. Music. Oh. Of course, the volume switch. How do I fail to show that? Also, how's this? We got some electronics out here. Got outlets out here. If you wanted to plug anything in. Who knows what you plug in? Who knows? Maybe a electronic microscope. Master bath. Cool. Two sides of it, right? This is the double vanity side. You got a little, kind of like a tiny little desk area. Overkill with lighting, of course. And then in here, you know, this is the area, you know, let's say she's getting ready. You want a little privacy. You know, you slide the pocket door and you got your privacy. You got your shower, well lit, of course. And you've got your poop area. You also have a double person soaking tub, speakers, and another volume switch, of course. And you're wired if you want to put your TV in here while you're pooping. Bingo. It's all set up and ready to go. Skylight. Again, tilt wash windows. And a nice, huge linen closet. Okay, so master bathroom. Alright, so down the basement, we got Berber carpeting. That light fixture we planned on upgrading, we never did, but it's no big deal. You could certainly do so. Come down here, and you've got yourself a nicely, I would say, probably 3/4 finished basement. And again, with the lighting out the gazoo. Wired for surround sound, just never got to it. Nice dimmer switch here, a little soffit, look at that, nice. Put some of our trophies. Here we have the electric panel, nicely numbered, and nice explanation of every single thing that's going on. So many panels, Greek, not this one. So we also have our wiring for the phones and the alarm system. Everything is here. Everything stems from here. It's also, as you can see, a little storage area. Okay, so let's close that up. Take a nice view of the basement. Let's go around here. Put this switch on right here, and this lights up this section, also on a dimmer. Cool thing here is if you want to put in a wet bar, it's wired. It's plumbed for it. There it is. You got plumbing and electricity for a little wet bar here. We just never got to it. Cool, right? Chair rail, nice. This is a nice little storage area. It's right beneath these stairs. As you can see, it's also where the furnace is for the first floor. Remember, the second floor was in the attic. A nice storage space here. Then we've got a bath. And it's a full one. Got the fan, exhaust fan. Got that light to fix that lights out. And full shower. Alright. Toilet, vanity, mirror. Cool, right? Not many bathrooms have a full bath. I shouldn't say not many bathrooms have a full bath. Not many homes in the basement have a full bath. So if you're counting, we've got 3 full baths and 1 half. Nice basement. Now, this is an office area. It's a little sloppy, so don't be criticizing me. You can see built-in shelves that we put in. This is access to the one sump pump. We have the switch here. Boom. Sump pump in the ground. Got 2 sump pumps. Never had an issue with water ever. Not even a little bit. More built-in shelving. As you can see, cool. Soffit lighting. Perfect setup if you are a professional, even if you're not. Almost everybody has a computer these days. Perfect place to come down here and just chill. It's always, in the summer, it's the coolest place. And in the winter, it's cool too, but it's not as, believe it or not as cold as upstairs when it's not heated. So here we go. That's the basement. We'll take a look at the unfinished side. Because there's some cool things going on over there too. Alright, as you see, lights are fluorescent, so it takes a little time. Here's the mechanicals, the water heaters here. That's the furnace. This is the water softening system here. Yep, we use salt. Got another sump pump in this corner. Again, hardly goes on, folks. Don't have many water issues. Took a lot of precautions when building the home. Over here, we come to a nice little bit bigger than what they call crawl space. Perfect setup for storage. And of course, if you have wine, it's even better. This is where we keep our wine. As you can see, plenty of space. And this is walking space. It's about 6-foot high ceiling, so you can navigate in there. And this is the insulation and plumbing for the bathroom, as you can see. So, pretty good combination of a storage mechanical area and a recreational area in the basement. House is pretty cool, ain't it? Oh, almost forgot to show you another closet. We got 3 sliders. As you can see, lots of space to store stuff, and you will need it. Be surprised how much stuff you need to store, especially if you have kids. All right, so this is the basement, and we're done here. Basically done with the whole house. If we missed anything, feel free to shoot us a little inbox, a little message. We'll be glad to get you any more info. We feel with all the custom amenities that this house has, it is a perfect home. And honestly, we think it's a better choice than most of the homes in the area because it is custom built by the person that lived here for 17 years. New Jersey can be yours if the price is right.